Join me as I take on the challenge of starting my day with a powerful morning prayer every single morning for a week. Morning prayer is more than just a ritual. It's a way to connect with something greater than ourselves and set a positive tone for the day. By taking a few minutes each morning to pray, we can find peace, clarity, and direction. It's a moment to breathe, reflect, and prepare ourselves for whatever lies ahead. Many people find that morning prayer helps them feel more grounded and focused, and I believe it can do the same for you. The idea of starting your day with prayer might seem simple, but its impact can be profound. It can help you cultivate a sense of gratitude, compassion, and purpose. As you pray, you can ask for guidance, strength, and wisdom to tackle the challenges of the day. You can also take a moment to appreciate the blessings in your life and look forward to the opportunities that lie ahead. Incorporating morning prayer into your daily routine can have a lasting impact on your well-being and happiness. By making prayer a priority, you can experience a deeper sense of connection and inner peace. This, in turn, can affect all areas of your life, from your relationships to your work and even your overall health. We've all been there, waking up late, rushing to get ready, and before we know it, the day has slipped away from us. For many of us, finding time for morning prayer can be a real challenge. Our schedules are busy, and it's easy to hit the snooze button or get caught up in social media. Distractions are everywhere, and before we know it, our quiet moment has turned into a chaotic start to the day. Some days, it feels like the world is moving faster than we are, and it's hard to keep up. We might feel like we're running on autopilot, trying to get through our to-do lists without much thought or intention. But what if we could start our day with a sense of purpose and clarity? What if we could take a few minutes to breathe, reflect, and connect with something greater than ourselves? One of the biggest obstacles to morning prayer is our tendency to procrastinate. We might tell ourselves that we'll start tomorrow or next week, but before we know it, weeks have turned into months, and our good intentions have fallen by the wayside. It's easy to get discouraged and give up, but I want to encourage you to keep trying. Many people struggle with feelings of guilt or inadequacy when it comes to prayer. We might feel like we're not doing it right or that we're not good enough. But prayer is not about performance, it's about connection. It's about taking a moment to be still, breathe deeply, and listen to our hearts. Another challenge we face is the lack of inspiration or motivation. We might feel like we've prayed the same prayers before, and they're starting to feel stale or repetitive. But prayer is not about saying the right words, it's about coming from a place of honesty and vulnerability. Sometimes, we might feel like we're just going through the motions, saying words without really meaning them. But what if we could bring our whole selves to prayer, our hearts, minds, and souls? What if we could let go of our fears, doubts, and worries, and simply be present in the moment? For some of us, morning prayer might feel like a chore or an obligation. We might feel like we're doing it out of duty rather than desire. But what if we could shift our perspective and see prayer as a gift? What if we could approach it with a sense of curiosity and wonder? There are many different types of morning prayers, and what works for one person might not work for another. Some people like to use traditional prayers or scriptures, while others prefer to improvise or use music. I've found that a simple prayer of gratitude can be a powerful way to start the day. I take a moment to reflect on the things I'm thankful for: my health, my relationships, my home. I've also experimented with meditation and deep breathing exercises. These can be a great way to calm the mind and focus on the present moment. Others have found success with prayer journals or guided meditations. The key is to find what works for you and make it a consistent part of your routine. One of my friends shared with me her experience of starting a morning prayer practice. She was going through a tough time in her life, feeling lost and uncertain about her future. But as she began to pray each morning, she started to feel a sense of peace and clarity that she hadn't experienced in years. A powerful prayer technique that I'd like to share with you is called the breath of gratitude. It's simple: take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, say a word of gratitude. This could be something as simple as air or water, just focus on the blessings in your life. As you practice this technique, you might be surprised at how it shifts your perspective. You start to see the world in a new light, and your heart fills with appreciation and joy. This is the power of morning prayer. It can transform your life from the inside out. The benefits of morning prayer are numerous. It can help you feel more grounded and focused, cultivate a sense of gratitude and compassion, and connect with something greater than yourself. By making prayer a priority, you can experience a deeper sense of peace and well-being. So I want to encourage you to take morning prayer seriously as part of your daily routine. It might take some experimentation to find what works for you, but I promise it's worth it. Take a few minutes each morning to breathe, reflect, and connect with something greater than yourself. As you start your day with prayer, you might be surprised at how it affects all areas of your life. You'll feel more patient, kind, and compassionate, and you'll be more equipped to handle the challenges that come your way. If you're already practicing morning prayer, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. What works for you? How has it impacted your life? If you're new to prayer or just starting out, I encourage you to give it a try. Check out my next video on mindfulness practices for more tips on cultivating a deeper sense of awareness and connection.